Here we are on recording. That's a little bit voice cracky already. Hello, Cobrats, and welcome to a reaction-ish stream on my birthday, October 24th. I'm now 23. Ooh. I'm going to be playing the end-game, very end-game, of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. So, obviously, spoilers. I've seen it before in the normal game. I've seen Chugga Conroy's LP, and I was just rewatching for kind of practice, but I haven't actually played the end sequence right here. It's going to be spoilers from the end of Prison Island to final boss and all that, and credits. And yeah, gonna. I mainly want to hear like the rendition of the final boss music. I think I've slightly heard it before, but not really to any great extent. So gonna go ahead and load up the game and get stuff going. I'm gonna briefly like show off a little bit of stuff before then, just to prove that I pretty much have 100% in the game until beating it. Just not too long ago, this morning, or even just a couple hours ago, I got the final achievement I have to get, the one called Please No More for killing 5,000 enemies. And that gets me 150 achievements done, because as you remember from my Amnesia stream a few nights ago, or even pretty much last week, I was trying to get the day and night thing while I was streaming Amnesia Emma's story, and I got that the next day, not on stream. Then I got 2,000 Burst Affinity and all that. But anyway, let's go ahead and load up the game from this very lovely title screen. I'm just going to be loading myself in right there. I leveled myself down so I'm not too overpowered for those final fights. We'll have to see how it goes. So I'm level 76. I might put myself at 78 at one point, but I'll start with 76. So here's my character setup. Then yeah, there's your spoilers right there for Mecha Fiora. Put everybody at level 76 because, I mean, we're going to be around the level 80 point, but I want to be a little bit under, just to have a bit of a challenge, and there's also like the whole skill stuff of like higher agility for facing higher level monsters and all that. So I'm just going to briefly scroll through all the gear stuff. If you want to copy it for your own playing, you could do so, I guess. Of course, there's like plenty of places to grind, and all the gem crafting that could be done. It's very fun in and of itself. Look at all the equipment I'm doing. You can do that on the appearance, have some of them just for nothing and based on how the armor itself is going to go. Just stuff that looks kind of cool, and I might change it one more time before I actually fight the final boss. So there's all that. Charlotte, of course, with her interesting hair appearance instead of her normal black-haired, jet black stuff. So here we are in Colony 9, where your journey begins, essentially. I got Dunban in the lead, or the innumerable Duncan. That should be a unique monster name. But I actually want to go over to Colony 6 just to get a little gander of what it looks like with it being completed and stuff. But I should probably also show my achievements because I want to prove that, but I'm kind of just all over the place. Let me do an audio check while I'm here as well. All over. Very cool. So I don't need to do any more reconstruction. It's like not even really showing up as a thing. Yeah, it should be like in a minus menu, but either way, there's like a weird little thing you have to do to trigger an achievement for doing Colony 6. You have to like do level 5 complete and restoration complete like this. It's amazing, much more livelier than before, and all that, yeah, Juju. Very cool with the music. Alright, 150 out of 150 records, 50 out of 50 trials. Not quite as bad there, but nevertheless, it's a lot of stuff you have to do long term. I'm also doing things a little bit differently. I'm still like recording with the same settings, but I'm resizing the output to 1080 for the YouTube uploads. I don't know if it's going to really make that much of a difference. In fact, it might not even look quite as good. Not really the best way to. The watchtower. Is that the one? I mean, yeah, there's item orbs up there. Might as well make it daytime. Let's have some skills put into play for nighttime combat, but I'll just put it back to nighttime. Not that day or night is really going to matter once we get over to Prison Island and stuff. Here's someone I did a quest with before. Not you, but over here. Neo Nick. Kind of a sad story. Like how she's going to die eventually, but gotta figure out the best outcome and how you want to handle it to get her lifespan clonked up and all that. Yeah. Either way, I haven't really done this right here now that the watchtower is complete. I'm going to climb up here. Let's get a good little look of the colony being in its completed glory. If I can zoom out and all that. Great fountains, all these species of Bionis and Mechonis, being the Machina and various things around Bionis itself. Aside from giants, I don't know, I'm just kind of copying Chugga Conroy's stuff right here. I think I'll also give a look at my skill trees. I've done Ban on that, Shulk, or Fiora on that, Shulk on Pessimism, Ryan Spirit, Reliability from Melia, poor Melia. Heroism for Ricky, the hero pawn. And Charla has Perseverance, just based on the skills I think would be most useful. Then, yeah, I'm not really gonna go too crazy on all these skills. It's just like a lot of stuff that would make a lot of sense for combat and critical hits and all that. Nothing really that wouldn't have too bad of an effect. Nothing really for movement speed either. Pretty well balanced to try to use up as much as I can. As you can tell, I defeated all the unique monsters and of course got up to level 99 to get your max affinity coins in one swoop of the game, just being non-new game plus and all that. 255 affinity coins. So I'm just kind of going around. I did put movement speed on Ricky, but I wouldn't really be using him way too much in the more important battles, you could say. So anyway, I thought Shulk was about to commit Shulk Doku or something. But either way, we're going to scroll all the way to the bottom. There's plenty of places I could visit, but Prison Island is where I want to go. And as top up as possible, Gondora Cathedral. There was the Dragon King Alucard that you fight, that I already did fight. And then there's the teleporter that takes you up to where we need to go, as you can tell. That's my quest marker. It's going to go into the battle with this setup right here. Dunban in the lead, Shulk and Fiora. Pretty well balanced. Maybe you could take a guess on who it's going to be, even though you probably should know. I should definitely recommend that. You already had your spoilers with that right there. But, yeah. Definitely be more in tune with the game, unless you just don't care about spoilers in general for this game. Up we go. And here's your final warning from Dunban as well. You can sense me near the top. Yeah.
If we proceed from here,
of course the cutscenes are going to be like non-sped up at all.
Are you ready to go on?
Most of the time it's going to be spent on stuff like this. Of course I want to go on.
Yes, I'm ready.
Point of no return. I'm ready. As Shulk says more enthusiastically otherwise.
Aren't you scared?
Not really.
I would be lying if I said no.
Because I'm not level 99 and overpowered, even though I can make myself that way with expert mode.
We know what we're fighting for.
Pretty much the best feature of this remake. Yeah.
Dunban?
Dunban?
Oh,
my brother.
sorry. I just got caught
He's
up
my
in the
controller,
moment.
the green one.
Come on, Dunban.
A little wobbly.
Right, let's go.
Let's go.
Time to seize our destiny.
We will carry on. Xenoblade victors. Xenoblade, but not Pokemon. It feels so like unorthodox. Of course, it's like the first Xenoblade stream of proper I'm doing. Otherwise, I did like a Xenoblade 2 grinding stuff and just testing stuff out. So yeah, it's not really a linear story thing. Kind of like I did with Breath of the Wild. A couple streams I've done of that. Just kind of exploring and getting stuff. Oh yeah, there's stuff going on at Colony 6. Even though I've done like a lot of rebuilding of the colony anyway.
We're not the only ones fighting.
Yeah.
Believe in Shulk and the others. We will defend
Believes
this place
as strong
until
as
they
possible.
get back.
I
That's
want
the
your
word.
glasses.
So stick to
Even
it.
though I have a lot of glasses appearances. Oh yeah, I did all the Malpon Arch Sage trials as well. S rank, aside from Future Connected, because there's one that opens up with that. Pretty much 100% in just a regular game before any New Game Plus or Future Connected. We got helpers. Because Zanza and the Telethia crazy Bionis stuff. It's the real evil we got going on. Spoilers, not that we shouldn't know by now. I'm gonna eat some Whoppers. Because I like Whoppers. Not Burger King Whoppers, but these. Juju is so surprised.
That faced Mekon.
They're on our side now.
Yeah,
There used to be Homs, all of them.
the whole lot.
They may look different, but they all want the same thing as us.
That's right.
Juju, let's go.
Survival, essentially. Because Zanza kind of does want to just refresh and restart the world, being all godlike. Here I am, just chocolate stuff in my mouth. Oh yeah, we got a little bit more climbing to do. I probably should set it to back to nighttime just for my combat stuff. Not that it even looks too much different otherwise anyway. Or that the music would change. Like, near the end or whatever this song is called. Pretty triumphant. But yeah. I'm mostly excited for the final boss music. Well, the multiple parts of it at least. But for now, we got kind of a semi-final thing. Being here at the Prison Terrace. Of course, I can skip travel all these other places if I want to. But for now, cutscene and combat. That's how it is.
Dixon!
Kept me waiting a while, Shulk.
Yeah.
Waiting for us to fight you.
Yeah,
That's right.
that's what it's come to. Or will you just shut up and let me kill you?
I don't know, I might need to level myself down a little bit for
Just
that.
as I expected. Wouldn't have it any other way. I've been
Creepy.
working for Lord Zanza since the beginning. I
Ooh.
raised you purely so he could live on.
Info dump,
I know.
even though it's
And
been
I
figured
must
out
thank
up to
you
this
for
point
granting
anyway.
me such power. It's all down to you that I'm standing here.
Audio
Ready
check.
for you now.
Audio check. Good.
Enough talk, boy.
Boy. Yay, the stereotypical boss music. Or if it's so regular. Should have been like a lot more unique songs for this game, kind of like Bowser's Inside Story did for
If you're so
certain
determined
fight.
to stop us, then we will kill you.
No. That's how it's gotta be. Looking gnarly. Almost like a giant himself. Finally. Alright, so. Dunban is my dude. I love me some Heat Haze. I think I'll just start with a good setup like this. I don't think I can really topple him. And of course, we're kind of missing some stuff. I'm just trying to get a little bit of a challenge. I do have paralysis resist, and I guess everybody is paralyzed already, despite my resistant gems. Go ahead and do a Blossom Dance right here. I'm not really like the most great at paying attention in this game, but is that like the first part of it done already? Knocking us up. Hopefully not in that way. That would be concerning. Not for me. Get that echo reverb. Get it going, Fiora.
I see you've inherited Mayneth's power.
But not her eyesight.
Her power.
Actually, I think she was. Was she wearing glasses? I don't even
I've
remember.
inherited her memories.
Not that we won't
That's
see in a
why
certain
I fight
cutscene,
you.
possibly. Oh.
Fiora!
Memories, huh?
Yeah.
And what good are those meant
Quebec,
to
huh?
be? Can't use memories
Oh, man.
to kill anyone.
Why are you fighting?
The song is good,
You're
no matter when it
helping Zanza
appears.
to create a world where nothing exists. What could you possibly
It
hope
was
to
even
get
associated
out
with her death at the beginning of the game.
Only those with power have the right to decide such
Yeah.
things.
You're
Engage
wrong.
the enemy.
Zanza just tells me where to fight and I fight.
He tells me to fight, and I said, how hard? Instead of jumping how high.
Is that your reason for fighting?
It's the only reason.
To you?
Mayneth wished for a world where the peoples of Bionis and Mechonis could live hand in hand. You
I'll
will
put my
never
hand in
get
my hand.
away with this.
Is that right?
We can't keep getting
Then what are
away
you
with
gonna
it.
do about it? In that
Got a
field?
piano for it. There we go. Youch. I like how he says a certain line coming up.
Who knows how much life it's got in it?
We'll just have to see when he says it. Yep.
Goodbye.
Gotta say a goodbyes.
It can't be.
It's entertaining.
I'm fine.
We can't really go without the English stuff though.
I'll carry on fighting beside you until the very
Keep it
end.
Japanese subs, not dubs. But dubs are, with subs are fine.
We better make this quick.
Time to Tatakai Dixon even further of the Trinity.
What's
Fight him off with your Monado Rudra.
the boy lost his Monado?
Probably could have changed it up a little bit.
Without it.
Maybe I will
careful.
later on.
Well, you
Crunch,
can't.
crunch.
It's time to
Be careful how you say
learn
that.
your place.
Everyone do good.
Melia!
But not so much Ricky right now.
Stand up, Fiora!
He's just here to
Did
be
you
a
not
cuddly
say that
friend.
You wanted to be with Shulk? Do not
come on.
throw your life away for this scoundrel!
She's right.
She's just
You have to take what
giving
you
it
want.
up,
There's no
accepting her
point in
fate.
dying.
Melia is.
You're nothing.
I do vibe with the re-orchestration and choralization of the music.
Show him what you're made of.
I enjoyed it in Satoru Marsh Nighttime.
You don't need them.
I'm sure it'll be great during the remaining little choral bits as well.
No, Ricky, no.
Yeah.
He no Shulk brave.
You're the
Ricky
best
want to
hero
see the
pawn.
old Shulk. Shulk
Not the
is
old man, you're the old man
real
around here.
pawn.
Being, or having 40, as you say. Ricky have 40.
Power comes from within.
Yeah.
Believe in your own true strength, Shulk.
Gotta think about it.
Everyone,
I love all you guys.
Shulk,
Wait, wrong game.
it's time, Shulk. Let's finish this.
I will not fail.
Hmm?
With your faith in me,
Even if it is your surrogate father, essentially.
we can do this.
Just get it done. Get your
Gonna make this work.
White Walker eyes. Just imagine the wide Putin dancing.
Can't be.
Or it could be the,
That power.
is it from 2001 Space Odyssey? The slow astronaut walk thing? Now it just plays the You Will Know Her Names music, but not that there's any dull song in this game, really. Even Ether Mines and Tephra Cave being not really the most special ones. I could go with Heat Haze again, get this going. We can go ahead and do a chain attack as well. I think I'll switch to Fearless for that, so it can be without match. Yeah, probably should have triggered the chain attack before that, but oh well, we're all in this thing. Boom! I can break him. Might as well keep it up. I don't know. Yeah, I don't have a Monado stuff over here because I'm not really in control of Show, so I can't do a Monado Cyclone. Guess I'll do a backslash without getting stuff chained together way too much. Get him down to a topple in time. And I'll go with this right here. Even though he actually can be dazed. Usually more important fights can't really be dazed, but this is an exception. He thinks he's doing so great. Look at me. Probably going to be essentially topple locking here for a minute. Try not to keep it on way too much. Try to see if he tries to do a strong attack against me. I'll even call it. Nope. He's doing topple. Fine. Okay, now he's got some spite stuff going on. But might as well finish him off with a big old ting. This right here. I'll just do Final Cross, even though I could chain together red stuff. It's going to cost you how much? Then I'll just go with the backslash. Kaboom. Down he goes. Short scores the last hit. While Fiora goes Wolves mode. She's using Final Cross there. This cutscene stuff and oh man, the capture card happened. I have a feeling that would be a thing as well. Give me a moment. Don't worry, the game is on the home screen. Or my Switch. Let's go kaboom. Unplug, replug. Yeah, it's kind of one disadvantage after I got the HD60S Plus. So I do definitely have to be careful when I do console stuff like this. Back to it. Yeah, we didn't really get the start of the screen.
Face me.
May as well be the Monado.
Still got some fight in you then.
Do you?
I'm done. I'm going home.
Dixon.
I'm out of here.
I just wanted the power of a god. This martyr stuff's
With
not
your
for me.
ponytail.
Go! I ain't gonna risk my life to stop ya.
Get back here! You expect us to let you go? What?
Hold up, Ryan.
It's Sansa we're after. Not him.
That's right.
Okay.
Okay. I just wanted to crash him and bash him. Don't look back, dun dun. Enjoy some puffage.
Damn.
Damn, yo. Damn, Nixon.
Strong.
Because you raised him that way.
See me die.
For better or worse.
I won't give you the satisfaction of victory. See,
Hard-headed as ever. Flashback.
looks like the student finally surpassed the teacher.
common trope in media.
Shulk. His wounds.
Rather grave. And shall send him to his grave. A lot better detail, obviously. Quiver those lips. Sounding kind of awkward about all that. Is this a chapter transition? Don't really remember here, but we'll see about it. Well, at least we got cutscenes to it. The real deal. Seeing what the heck is going on. Gotta test my bot while this is happening, but also enjoy the visuals. Whoa.
Why?
Because.
Why can I not see any further? Now that I possess both Monados, I should be at one with the passage of fate. Why does the vision end here? Huh?
You didn't smash the vision tag.
So Dixon has passed.
I think he failed.
How can
She
this
paid
be?
for her
Are
insolence.
Telethia growing weak? How could they be defeated by
Or
such
we
worthless
going
mortals?
stronger.
This world belongs to you all.
Haha.
Create a world with no need for gods.
We'll see to that.
A world that has no need for gods.
Surely you jest.
There is no world without a god. This world belongs to me!
Work with that how you will. Oh, about to say, like, did the capture card go crazy again? Let's just loading screen. Spinning Monado. And now, we're in space. As Shulk has envisioned before.
Where are we?
What happened? At nighttime? Is
Yeah.
Ricky have bad dream?
Look down. Look at all the stars.
We're not on
And up,
Bionis
too.
anymore. There's no land or sea either.
Definitely not in Kansas. Maybe this is a true world of Kansas. Right by Saturn, and we seem to have an opponent a little bit further ahead. I think I might keep this gear for just a little bit because there are a few more fights before the final time. What layout will I do right here? How about Ricky goes there, Charlotte goes there, and trying to think, because about to fight an individual. I think, how about no, I'll probably keep Dunban in here. Ooh, I see the music kind of hinting in a little bit. Forgot about that being a thing. Let's put Ricky at the front, even though it's pretty obvious we're gonna fight some sort of rendition of Metal Face, Spirit Mumkar. These parts aren't way too bad. These parts. Feel no fear. In fact, before I get into the battle, I can do this and get my chain ready. Just gotta do a battle start affinity, call your dudes to you, so to not create issues.
Don't let a single one escape.
Alright. Got my party gauge up. Might as well start the fight now. Friends hunt this
I
one.
don't want anyone dying out there.
Get it started. Very insane music we got for probably not too hard of a fight. Let's see if we can topple him. That's the idea for face Mechons. Do I even really need to go for the chain attack here? Guess I will. Spike's not that hard. Don't need such crazy music. Always gotta love Soaring Tempest. In Charlotte, you can go for headshot even though it would be an insta kill, but it finished the fight anyway just due to the
You just noticed?
chain
Okay,
damage.
perfect.
There we go.
Yes?
Can only beat Mumkar so many times. So face that way. Follow the path. Enjoy the visuals. Just stop and soak it in a little bit. Alright. Now for the next bit, I think I'll get Dunban out of here and put Ryan out front. But keep the other couple. La-di-da. on to the next little glimmer of hope. What planet are we going to next? Neptune? Or served us? Yeah, it'd be Uranus rather, but we're going backward to Jupiter. Who's that over there? Another base mechon being Zord. Alright. Let's go ahead and initiate the fight there. Not get too close to the red spot. It's like a Jimmy Neutron when they're getting pulled into Jupiter's gravity. And almost the junk ship. Alright. So Bone Upper and dive so bad. Some debuffs upon him. Oh man, I don't have a Magnum Charge. That would help a little bit. But I'll just go with what I got. Not that things are being too hard anyway. Good thing I don't need anti-mechon weapons here. That's definitely how I grinded up, or ground up the Burst Affinity. Speak of the devil. Get it right there. And I think I'll just go ahead and go kaboom. Don't even need a chain check around here for Zord. Feels like a fly bit, May.
Okay, let's get going.
Easy enough. Even being lower leveled than it. Let's see. I think I'll switch Charlotte to the front. Maybe even... Let's get Ricky out there and keep Dunban. Maybe set it up like that. Let's change arts just a tiny bit, just to have Ryan. I have these maxed out. I mean, there's supposed to be like a super expert books or whatever when you do Future Connected. I don't know if I'll stream that, even if I haven't really seen it. I'll put that there just to rearrange it because I like it to have it that way. Magnum Charge right there, then Sword Drive. Just a little layout. Not that I would really be doing much. I mean, I could chain attack. Keep Charlotte right here, but I think I'll change all my equipment around just to have some good appearances on stuff. Let's go with Gatto's rifle because that was her betrothed, her beloved. Now, what type of setup will I do? I won't really do like a super funny one. I'm gonna have like serious final battle stuff. Try to go with one that kind of has her normal appearance. Nothing way too covered on her hair. Could do like some kind of legacy thing. Not the Orion ones. I wish the hair color changed instead of just the little adornment. Let's see. I think I'll go with one of these. Which color? Go with the blue one. As for not that, vestiges, we'll do something a little intermediate. That's a little one way. Let's see. 100, maybe. I'll go with that one. Arm stuff. That's pretty cool right there, I guess. This little Mumkar-ish herself. I'll have all these appearances aside from what you get from Future Connected. And as for Canticle stuff, might as well go with the Colony 6 one, or I can do Titan. Just to kind of get some combination. Yeah, it's a little gaudy in comparison with other stuff. Should I go with blue or purple? Kind of thinking purple, because, I mean, we're kind of balancing out blue well enough anyway. As for the shows, we're gonna do... I could do something just a bit more casual, like one of the resort ones. Purple, reddish, or dark color, I'll do that. On the ankle stuff. Ryan, I could change you up a little bit. I feel like I already know I want to give him a Titan thing. Is there a more orange one? Kind of, but it's Titan Legacy, it's kind of newer stuff. Very, Samus style, Ryan can be. I could see him as a bounty hunter. Let's do kind of the more Skyrim helmet, as they say. I mean, there's those, but... that one, or... yeah, I'll do that. Even if its face is a little guarded pretty well. Oh yeah, the weapon setup. There's the... I think it does the same appearance as this, the Vanguard driver. I'm not going to change my equipment at all. But we got this. Yeah, I think I'll go with a very default look, because that's like pretty much what Shulk designed for him anyway, if it were to be with the Vanguard driver. Now Dunban, on the other hand, he looks pretty cool, being all the way it is. That's the Weavern Cutlass. Very good. I think we'll go with the Machina Sword, because as you already know, it's a little lightsaber-ish. Doesn't even need to pull it out. What will I do head-wise, though? Gives him the everything. I could give him kind of the headband like that. yeah, the most important part of the stream, figuring out the headgear you want. I do like the Aerith stuff on him. I think I'll go for type 1. Sing your song right there. There's one that kind of has like a wing look. I'm pretty sure it's the Machina style. Over here. Kind of like that. But yeah, go with that, I guess. Get some very wise warrior look, as he is. Arm style. Give him a little bit of protection. Because he's kind of got a bum right arm from when he used the Monado. Back in the day of pretty much a year ago. At least in canon of the story, and pretty much me playing as well. A year and a half later, pretty much. Pacing myself out. Kind of like the color coordination of the kind of, what do you say, mahogany? Is that human right? Like a darker, not hot pink. Not very good with like fancy color names. Do him some shorts. Sure, I could do that. But then shoes, probably. Let's do like a M100 where he's like all, he's got those stilettos. Very good dun-dun look. Fiora, on the other hand, is obviously going to be going with the Maineth Monado. He doesn't really need much in the way of glasses, but I do like pretty sure it's a speed cowling over here. Kind of the little goggle thing. I think I'll go, go with that one. Then as for cowling, let's go for something that would be definitely fitting for her. I mean, it all fits her. Pink is a little odd. That's the one I was using right there. Soloist number 2, Power Legacy. How does that compare with the other power? A little lumpy. Legacy 2, 3, 1. I'll go with Legacy 2. Kind of get a bit of a blue and pink, purplish situation with her. Arm-wise, she's a little bit lacking there. So, that's definitely not lacking. Let's go with something that's not way too gaudy. Or too blue. How about attack? Yeah, I think I'll go with that one. Water cowling. So she can have a bit more leg coverage, one could say. Almost a basic one looks pretty good as well, but I could also go with a speed one. Kind of balance stuff out. Get a little bit of red on her. In comparison with it all. Then her drones, obviously the Sedna drones are pretty great. That's just not slotted. How's the Sedna one look? Does look cool. I think I'll go with it. I'm just kinda choosing something and seeing what sticks. So she has the Sun Staff as it is. But I could go with the Empress Staff as kind of her inheritance thing. Kind of want to go with like a more regular melee look where she has like her bonnet situation, but we'll have to see. Like not regular, just this bonnet or even the ceremonial mask. We kind of want to see her face. She could get some stuff looking Titan style. See, what's Titan Legacy look on her? Okay, gets that going on, which is cool. Oh, that's the regular Titan. Confuse it with something else, I think. Aerith style. Kind of want to go where she has. Not that, that's a little goofy. What was I looking at that gave her? Oh yeah, M100. Go with the pink style because that's kind of her normal-ish look. Pretty balanced out there. Let's see. Something not too crazy or resort style-ish. Get a little regal and all that. I think I would go with Aerith style. Like that. Okay. Then, as for arms on her. Chronicle. I think that's just kind of her top piece working well for her. Go with this kind of darker one. Resort style, which she has right now. I mean, it already does look pretty dressy. She looks a little bit Zelda-ish there. Get that, get a little blue going on. Then, feet-wise, that style does look good. Maybe a little too blue there. I think we'll go with Ligar Type 1. So there's our Melia setup. Not too bad. Then Shulk. Might go a little basic with him, just to, you know, Shulk style. So do you want to change up his weapon? Because have it as it is there. I think I'll keep it with the Rudra. All this Lancelot stuff. Head style, I think I'll go for what he's kind of known for, the goggles. Colony. Let's go for Colony type 1 on that. Then as for this, the obvious Shulk look. But then might change up arms and stuff a little bit to look a little fun. I do like the Prodigal on this. Like he looks a little like this, and there's I think also like the M100. As that, excuse me. That's a little legacy look. Look at me just spending most of this time changing up my gear. Padding it out. Go with that. Yeah, we're not gonna go Ekru style. It's a little odd. A little too much there. I might go with that though. Yeah, shorts just look a little strange with him like that. Titan Legacy is a little strange. I mean, I think I'll go with that M100. Then as for boots, you could go with basic Colony ones, but how about middle? Just see how these look. Yeah, kind of his semi-usual look. Like the basic Smash style almost, even though there are the alt skins and everything. Don't want to turn Shulk into a Mechon or anything. Don't want to give him flippers either. All this is feature connected stuff. Connected. Colony. You know what? I think I will go with just basic Colony shoes. Now that that just looks kind of lumpy on him the way the shoes are. I think I wanted to do Prodigal, possibly. Maybe not that. This looks lumpy and strange. Fine, I'll go with that. Not really the most impressive Shulk there, but it's kind of keeping him semi-regular, so to speak. Then Ricky the Hero Pawn. He's always perfect anyway, but let's change him up. His regular hair situation. Of course, he can be all pineapple-y like this. Very cool. But yeah, other stuff kind of just constricts him. Of course, he can be all spiky, but I think we'll go with Ricky's normal hair situation. I think I'll do that right there. Give Ricky his, is that the Queen Frog or King Frog look? And that's Queen, and then there's King over here. Yeah, I'll go with that. Instead of whacking with a fish. Ekru. I do like the air style of clothing. Something fitting for a final battle, you know. Even if it's still maybe a little something until then. I do like the way he looks like kind of an engine there. We'll see the N100 Legacy. Ooh, I'll go with that one. And arms. I do like him being spiky a little bit. I'll go with that. A little bit gray, purplish. Almost Bowser's Fury style, kind of. Just the way I feel it. I think I kind of like how it is back there. The Machina type. A little bit of a bone situation, so just a little look through everyone once more. Ryan is probably the most covered up and strange, but... and Shulk is the most generic, but... I think that's what I'll go for. Oh yeah, it's like we're just on some kind of Mario 3D World illuminating path or something. Or have to use Lens of Truth. Off we continue. It's approaching the midnight hour, close at hand, even though it's only 3:39 p.m. Eastern right now on October 24th, my birthday. I think my time of birth was either noon or 2 o'clock. I always like get it forgotten. Yeah, there's a Telethia situation over here. Let's get a Telethia fighting down. Alright, how much healing will Charlotte need to do? Probably not way too much, because, I mean, well, maybe just a little bit. And I'm coming up, so you better get this party started. Ryan is ready to get fired up himself. No, he's gonna be ready for a Telethia, because usually we'd have to do like Monado Purge stuff and all that, but I don't think too much is really implemented here. I think I'll go ahead and do this and get ready for a chain attack, see how much fun we can have with it. I don't know if we can really topple a Telethia, but I guess we can. Boom. Your turn. Rougher than the rest of them. I always imagine him saying that. Get him dazed, and it's already done. Yeah, the final Telethia you fight normally like this. It's like the most easy one, depending on how equipped you are. And I'd say I'm pretty well equipped with all my gear and everything. So I could even do something to make the challenge a little bit more, but a good spread of 76, I wouldn't really need to change it up too much. Just checking a little bit all around. Okay, yeah. I'll change one tiny little thing up. Maybe have Melia join the fray. Just create some distance between each other. I'll use Charlotte in another fight because that one was kind of quick. And you know, there's kind of like another semi-specific reason that we'll have to see on the way. I was like waiting for it to happen. It's like the little portals to the land of challenge. We're at the moon. Who's gonna be mooning us? Oh, would you look at that? Who's looking a little jade facey, as in Gato, his spirit form. Why is he lower leveled than the Telethia? Display no messy stuff. I think I'll go ahead and get things fired up. In fact, I'll fire up Melia first. I don't really think way too strategically. I'm just like, yeah, let's do a little something. And if I want to top a walk, I'll do that. Give him a mile. Gotta really show up Spirit Gato here. Oh yeah. And of course, Gato had to sacrifice himself, even though he was kind of screwed in one way or another. Let's get a little protectivity going on. Guess we have the aura jump going on as well. And it's already done. No need for a chain attack. But we can not be reckless. No? Anyone? Yeah. Always funny lines. Alright, so the setup I want to do, because pretty much the final battle is next. It's going to be, yeah, the Choco Conroy setup, but it makes kind of most sense anyway. The whole well-roundedness of it all. Shulk being Shulk with the Monado, or even if it's a replica. Fiora having the soul of Mayneth, essentially. And Melia being pretty much on kind of a revenge tour and very helpful. Or, you know, just Shulk and his harem, however you want to say it. Charlotte is kind of reserved for Ryan a little bit, especially after Gato being gone. Ricky is devoted to his wifey pawn and child pawns. Dunban has fought well enough. We'll leave it to Shulk and the crew. But we're all in this fight anyway. Just got our main forefront individuals. I'm used to Melia being faster because I usually have quick step and movement speed stuff on her, but we don't have much faster to go forward anyway. And I can't save here. Probably should have saved a little bit sooner if I wanted to keep this file as it is, but it's fine. The file's fine.
It's beautiful.
So beautiful.
Is that a ball of water?
Something.
So, you finally made it,
I was wondering when you were going to show up.
It's you.
Mm-hmm.
What is it, Shulk?
Woohoo.
I cannot wait to see
Ooh.
which path you choose. Let us
Every
meet
path
again
you take.
after you have made your choice.
Alveolus. Now it is time. There's the man. Galim. Taboo? No. It's Zanza. Bonanza. Looking like the Bionis,
Shulk.
of which he is the
That voice.
life force of, essentially. And eating
But
everyone
he looks different.
when they are returned to the Bionis.
I had planned to use the body obtained from Shulk as a vessel in which to dwell for the next millennium.
But I had to make my own.
However, I came to possess a great and unexpected power.
So you call it.
Monado.
Correct. In addition to my own Monado, which you kept safe for me, I was also able to obtain a second weapon which holds the power of creation. Now I possess all I desire.
All the Monadai.
There is no longer any need for the life of Bionis. I must thank you indeed,
Some god you are.
Shulk. You were
Corrupt
of
god.
more use to me than any.
Oh. I definitely want to do that again. Give me a moment. Just called a brief intermission while I refresh it. Kind of wish this wasn't a problem. And I don't even know if a replacement would actually fix it well enough. The game is suspended, by the way, anyway. No need to worry. And here we go.
Now that I have the
Disciples.
Monados, I can forgive you your betrayal.
Our betrayal.
a reward?
Precisely. I will have him
Don't
serve
take the
as
bait,
my new
Shulk.
disciple. You will be granted eternal life and unimaginable strength. Death will be but a fleeting afterthought.
Are you
He's
so
considering it.
arrogant to believe that the High Entia... No. All life on Bionis are nothing but your playthings?
Playthings?
Yes! Mm-hmm. You don't know how it feels to have slain my brethren after they had transformed into Telethia.
He'll
What
slay
are you
whatever he
talking
wants.
about? A Telethia is a
I never freeze. Oh, come on, it's doing it again. Jeez. Hope it's not gonna just keep doing that. Please don't be doing it when the final boss music kicks in, because I want to enjoy it. Man, imagine me just trying to keep this in LP mode. Back to it.
I did not transform them. I returned them.
Return them to
Telethia are
you.
mere cells from my body. I conferred intelligence upon them on a mistaken whim, creating a
Sansa's one of those weirdos that does the return with the V.
They enjoyed a brief existence as sentient beings.
Uh-huh.
For that, they should be grateful.
Yeah, I don't think so. Not to you.
So this is the arrogance of a creator.
As I planned, the
I
life
am
of
the
Bionis
creator.
existed simply to serve as my vessels.
Beings of this world
and
are
my food.
mine.
Bionis is nothing more than an accumulation of their corpses and life energy.
But though you feign omnipotence, the High Entia still confined you to Prison Island. That is how limited you are.
Confined me. I
The
was
shackles have been
merely
released.
resting there for a while.
I was just resting my eyes.
I was wounded in the battle with Mayneth's vessel.
Some could even call you
I
a father.
simply awaited the day when a new vessel, revealed to me in a vision, would be born.
Until
Huh.
I was born.
Precisely.
Say
I
it.
intended to inhabit your body and once again do battle with Mayneth.
I could probably go for a
However,
drink, you know?
I
That
had
would
no
help.
idea that I would defeat her so easily.
Mayneth.
Rub it in, what else you? Alright, it's about to kick in.
You
Let's
did
do
a
it.
great deed in granting me a new Monado. I will gladly take you as my new disciple. Shulk.
Never! I don't want to be your vessel or your disciple.
Sounds a little samey so far,
I
but
just want to live my life as a hobbit
just gotta hear it kick in.
in a world without you.
That is most regrettable.
I can't even see you.
Could have entrusted all to
But I'm
me
a god,
and attained
anyway.
peace. But perhaps the vision of mortals will ever remain
Go.
limited.
Get that electric guitar going on.
Using one's power to change the world. That is a right possessed only by gods.
Yeah, stop talking.
Is that
Let's
why
get to
you
it.
laid waste to Mechonis?
Of course.
Oh,
Along with the beings
that
called
piano.
Machina, who followed Mayneth.
It's a bit more
They
jammy.
had evolved and become insolent under her protection.
So you're saying us homs
Slap her
are
as
meant to
usual.
line, eh?
You are correct.
I'm not even paying attention to this stuff
You
anymore. It's
yourselves
like
have
yeah,
proven
I'm
the power
powerful.
of a
You are
dangerous
not.
species. How
Of course, the song kind of does a loop before you even get into the fight properly.
for friendship.
Sure, you did.
But granting intelligence to the lives I created was a mistake. A god should not long for friendship.
Imagine naming music after yourself.
Maynard chose to exist
That's kind of
alongside us.
the idea in real life religion.
Consider us her friends.
A friendship or spiritual connection
But
with
what
a
you
deity
were
of
hoping for
choice.
was not friendship. You wanted worthless slaves. Our lives as food.
Just as
No
I suspected,
Edie Gotti.
it appears that I was mistaken to grant free will. However, all will
Free will
soon
was a
be
mistake.
over. The Telethia will exterminate all life on Bionis. I will then create a new world.
Not if they're as easy as
Just
that
I have
last
done
one we fought.
many times before. We will not allow it. We cannot. We will stop you.
Battle time. Alright, just like any other RPG, it's time to kill God. Everybody's in reserve. I'm gonna go with this setup right here. There'll be a couple phases, so I can kind of rearrange as I desire.
Bring forth this demise.
Sentient Genesis. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna give myself a little setup first with a little bit of flare, a little bit of strength, and a little bit of aqua. Probably not gonna use any discharge right now. He's got his guardians, might as well take him down just to get little underlings out of the way. Get this one toppled. Focus your attacks. I'm gonna use your summon aqua, get my elephant burst going on, and get a burst affinity going on. I think avoiding that could be a bad thing, because it would create like a vision tag thing. It says a mystery level, but it's technically level 81. So leaving landing a hit on him. Oh, yep, let's not miss that. Monado left and yep. Why just doing that? Maybe it was like gonna be a stronger thing. I can go Warren Shulk about it if I want to. Ooh, I definitely gotta get some healing going on for one thing. Can I get over to Shulk, please? Yeah, okay. We already broke it away. Yeah, because it would have killed her. And now, let's do Monado armor just to protect us pretty well as well. I could have done like speed and all that. Shield. It always gives you a little hint. Oh, stuff is happening. At least I'm catching it as soon as it goes bad. Man, that's probably strongly consider getting a little replacement for that, because as long as I've had it, like not even really the span of this year, it's been doing stuff like that. But here we go, back to the plane. Double win, your history. Let's topple. God, attack and dethrone him. Zanza, of course, not just God. Monado Cross. Monado Crosser. Oh, you can go on, Shulk. Probably, yeah, we just toppled Zanza. Yeah, let's try Final Cross. Maybe that'll help us a little bit. Even though I probably should have warned Shulk. There we go. How can you still have visions, man? Just on the account of wanting to. Let's give them some poison damage. Just poison the mind of God, essentially. Yeah, Fiora, you need to come back. Oh. He's like doing his own chain attack. Kinda forgot that was a thing that some enemies can do. Alright, we might want to bring Shulk and Fiora back. Shulk especially. And Fiora. Not really doing the best. Keeping it a little challenging. Very impressive the music is. Definitely has the little shaky, creepy feeling to it. Because we are kind of fighting God here, it's a big old idea. Hey, he stole my mojo with Monado Eater. Probably could have changed gear around a little bit, but we're about done with the first little section there. And we are. Gonna do some rearrangement for the next phase. Of the dog. I'd like to see you try. No, that doesn't mean you actually try. We're gonna continue to stop you. Da da blah blah blah. Some people say that the lyrics here are reversed something, talking about Zanza, because the song is called Zanza, or Zanza the Divine. Just kind of opening himself up a little bit. Alright, so now we're going to rearrange a little bit. Fiora there. Let's put Shulk in the middle. Maybe, yeah, hopefully he is pretty reliable with light heal and stuff. I can change my equipment here if I want to as well, so I could go completely naked. Well, I mean, pretty much to swimsuit level, essentially. And there's reliability with Melia and all that. I'm just going to keep things as they are. Just obviously focusing with Fiora now. Up to Fiora now. I think I'll go ahead and blast him with a Sword Drones 10 after second year. Let's get her going. Meh. I didn't do very much because I think it missed and stuff. No, I wanted you to keep up that regenerate for a while, Melia. Trying to get some double attacks. Of course, it's not really hitting. Let's see if we can get like some agility going on as well. Alright, chain attack time. Let's do that. See if we can get my tension up a little bit. Give him a little hit. See if we can break him. Cross it through with the Monado stuff. Wait, no, it's Melia that did with her healing. What shall we tie it together with now? Let's go for some red stuff. Didn't have a chain link, but we're doing damage. Just gotta hope to make it through. Balance out our tension, not get people discouraged. The better tension, the better we do, of course. Goes for piercing, and now he's toppled. Concentrate your attacks on the only thing around. So I was bringing something else around, but just him so far. And, yeah. Gotta, re-tension yourself. Shake her edge. Just gonna walk all the ways around him. Let's try for a double blade. Not really at his back too much. Try to get your tension going. And here we go with this. Kaboom. Doesn't belong to you, my friend. Bionis Buster. Doesn't. You're just gonna bust Bionis himself like Eggle tried before? Well, it's going for Melia, so I should definitely... Should I speed her? I guess I will. This might work a bit more long term. Then I should try to heal her as well. That's kind of what I wanted to do in general, but... I don't know. This might still hit. I didn't know it's gonna miss. As long as he should probably try to light heal her, or the regenerate should work a little bit better. Take her edge. Don't take Melia down. She's fine. Yeah. Keep me encouraged. Even though you have a couple of them. A combination Monado. Music is pretty good. Like, you think of it being one way, and it's like a little bit different. It's like, okay, it's a little strange, but it still works. Yeah, it's like the main reason I wanted to do this reaction, just to react to the music. Just like for Bowser's Inside Story. Wish I had Elemental Discharge to tie it all together, but go ahead and do Mind Blast. Did I say Burst In before? I always get them confused. Mind Blast for aura removal. I think... I mean, I already have haste going on, so... Let's try for Air Fang, see if we can get some toppling going on. But it didn't happen. But Shul can do it. Nope. Oh, if I had Summon Wind, I could do, you know, whatchamacallit? Higher agility. That could help a little bit. Just do what we can. Squeeze him through. I could do Battle Soul to get the Monado gauge up a little bit. Even though I'm not sure if I'm going to make the chain attack all the way through. It doesn't really matter what I do with Fiora if it's going to work together with this. And nope. Could have gone for a Monado Buster to retort. It's just because my tension's down mostly. I'll go ahead and do a speed shift. Might want to heal something or someone. Oh no, it does that. That's not good. Or didn't do it. Uh-oh. Ooh, did I lose here in general? Because I don't have party gauge. And boom. Let's see if we can do some revival going on. Might actually lose this. Gotta get it figured out. I think we're like, I'm in the middle of losing here. Yeah, wow. That's one way to do it. Is there a special cutscene for failing? Or is it just gonna put us in the second phase? We can do Battlestar Affinity. Yeah. Oh man. This music's gonna restart. Doesn't sound as warbly compared to original version. I could be listening to the original version too if I wanted, but I don't want to lose out of it. I could try to flee if I wanted to as well. Just gotta leave his area of attack or whatever. Even though he'd make you believe that it would be the world in general. Bionis and Mechonis, the two great titans. We're not talking about Pyra. Or pretty much any female blade. In Xenoblade 2. And kaboom! I always like try to perfect it too within the circle. Chim, 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 chim. Melia's gonna get mellow-flated quite a bit. Alright, let's let things kind of do stuff on its own before I warn Shulk of anything. Wait, oh, he's about to do Eater. That's fine, it applied. I think I'll do armor this time, just to keep my defense going. We're hitting well enough. Definitely do want to get the party gauge built up. Try to keep up a good sort of chain attack. Probably could have tried for better gear setups, even though there wouldn't be way too much better. Good combination for second gear and then the good old physical sword drones, even though it doesn't really get to go too far. Get our tension going up. Shaboom. Boink. More like you're doomed, Zanny, Xanax boy. Xanaz, you could even rearrange it too. Let's see if this works. Topple wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's topple the man! Oh, it's gonna daze Melia too. Now it's just gonna still be going for her. So let's just Orange Stroke again. Let's see, I'll do speed now. Speed to Melia. Wait, did I mess it up and not choose whoever's gonna be attacking for? I don't know, could have been the case. Not the power of the Monado. Boink! That definitely helps switch tension doing all that. So maybe I should try some attacking. Wouldn't really be able to daze him anyway because he's kind of the final boss. Not really somebody want to try to daze, or that it would work anyway. Like a lot of super bosses even, like Avalanche, Abyssy, and Blizzard Belgazes. You can grind some core, no not core crystals, gems and cylinder stuff on them. Crystals at that. Yeah. Coming for Fiora. I want to hurry and revive Melia. Then I'm going to... Where is she? Wake you up. Please wake up! Hurry before the attack happens. Let's go for armor. Just kind of going back and forth with stuff. Hope that she keeps up the, oh no. You better, I don't really, just enough right now. Better revive me, please. Don't be trying to be his disciple or anything. So, oh man, now he's dazed. At least, you know, like, at least stick around. Now she's here. Better revive me, though. World reconstruct. I'll reconstruct something on your face. I could level myself up a little bit as well if I lose this again. Because the challenge is kind of overstating its welcome. Yeah. Monado Shooter X, 9. And my Monado shield being maxed out, I can shield pretty much anything. Oh yeah, I don't really have the vision with this, because I don't have party gauge. Here we go. Hurry, Shulk. More than you. I could do shield. I could do speed for only like one individual, so that'll make sense. Get some good shielding right here. Shield us from harm. Even though I think it says that for Monado armor. All the fire phase. How do you think about that? We go for healing and tension stuff. Boom. Speed shift. Uh-oh. Melia's not doing so hot. And now he's got some Guardians back. Gotta love Guardians. Here, let's focus on them. So we're gonna, for one, try to build up the party gauge. Oh, I thought, I'm not Shulk yet. Gone blurry. What, you just sitting this thing out for now, Shulk? Should probably get some stuff going. You're kinda dead, Shulk. Titan Bazooka. It always gotta sound good and crazy. Kinda wish I could get stuff figured out. Definitely don't go for Fiora. I can't really warn her either. Strength and unity. Well, at least with any death. Oh gosh. Very big bad. Alright. So he's level 81. I might put myself at level 79 just to balance myself a little bit better. Man, and we're like right near the end of it, so yeah. Kind of a pain. Let's go 79 just on our battlers. Everyone else can just sit by and watch, even though I'm sure they're all doing their own contributions, cheering us up. That should be like a disengaged party member, kind of like for gym crafting. They can be party support. Some tension startup. See if we can run through this faster. I could have done Ricky and build up the party cage, but I wouldn't really want to initiate the fight with Ricky. Not that I don't dislike the hero pun. I do like him. You know, there are people like, oh, he's annoying. Hero pun. Stupid. Fiora's kind of the one that has the aggro anyway, so I can't really focus too well. Try to speed shift, even though it doesn't really help my defense, even though I think most of his auto attacks are ether based, if I remember, based on Chugakonri. So I guess this is the hardest phase right here. Not that there are harder bosses, there are indeed. Like, I always get confused on saying that. down to the halfway point, but obviously it's gonna pick up the pace a little bit. But now we have a chain attack situation. Try for a topple to get it started. That'd definitely be good. There we go. Now's your chance. Let's get the Monado gauge so we can auto attack. Let's see. I think I'll go ahead and do that, especially with their electric plus in play. I was thinking about going for healing aqua, but I don't know. Isn't a very long topple time. Ugh. Now, if I can get another chain attack, I can do Final Cross again and probably bring him right to the end. Uh-oh. Time to dodge, hopefully. Or he's just doing that. Eh, we're out of here anyway.
How can you have visions?
You've already asked
You no
that.
longer possess the Monado.
Monadorius. God Slaying Sword time.
It shows me my enemy.
And that's
It reveals
you.
the future I must change.
That heard like a tension going
The
down
future we
sound.
see is not set in stone. There are infinite
stepping
possibilities based
stone.
on the paths we choose. You
This
should
is
be
my
well aware
escape.
of this notion. For that is how you
Not
have
paying
always
attention to that
existed.
shot.
That is a right.
Just play the game.
And God's
Or that shot either.
Why should we
My
care?
23-year-old eyes can't handle it.
What's important isn't whether you can see the future or not.
Yeah.
It's the will to make a choice.
Yeah.
And the strength to seize your destiny.
Yeah.
Our time has come. Our destiny is our own.
Kind of T-pose him to assert dominance. Everybody power it up. People of the universe, not just Bionis and Mechonis.
It is not only you that has the right.
Yeah.
Every living thing has the freedom to choose the path they walk.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the future.
Ooh, look at that. True Monado.
How can this have happened?
Friend is online.
You are mere mortals.
Alright, it's time to finish this thing off. Sword goes out front. Keep the setup as it is. Level 79. Everybody level 76 otherwise. But now the true Monado.
Cannot be permitted.
Just gonna knock him right the heck out. Not that I wanna run away or anything. Try to go over here. Backslash. Blast you to Badland. Keep the thing out of there. It's my true Monado. It's kind of short line to say now. Probably should have chain attack there. Doesn't even have much left here, so I'll do a big attack. Could have finished him off with Monado Buster, but doesn't really matter. This might finish him off here. That was so good. Ooh, Melia gets the honor. Metal Bulk, huh? Boom. Get out of here, you crazy excuse of a god. Audio check while I do it. Audio check. Yeah, there we go.
How? The power of a god cannot be overcome.
Zanza,
But with the power of friendship,
this
it
is
can.
the providence of the world. Even gods are merely
Providence
beings
revolt?
restricted to the limited power determined by providence. That
My sword is talking.
although great,
What is this?
is not
Sulk in the
unlimited.
Black Knight?
That voice. Albus! How dare you disobey me?
Oh my gosh!
I am Monado. I was here at the beginning.
Not just the Monado,
and
Monado.
I will proclaim
Period.
the end.
But that's
Alvispa and Omega
It is
Alvis.
time for you to choose. Does this world belong to Zanza, or
No.
does it belong to you?
I mean, it currently belongs to Zanza, but I don't really want to handle it like that. I'd like to see Rex match that instead of going, ah. That symbol means God or Kami. K-A-M-I. Possibly. Or just God in general. Today we use our power to be super cool. Slice it all up.
All that I am is
Sephiroth moment.
the memory of a god's existence, born from the chaos of creation. It is
In the beginning, there was chaos, but now, hopefully, there shall be order. Yet so much fun and partying! You can tell I'm taking this seriously. What is happening? We're floating in space, seeing the lore.
Where am I?
Yeah.
This is my home.
Your home?
Let me guess. Your home. Yes.
Let's begin the
And
experiment.
it was beautiful.
Whose voice was that?
It is Xanza.
You should know. Yeah.
Before he became a god, when he was simply a man of flesh and blood.
No! The results have not been confirmed! It's
that
too
voice?
dangerous!
And that voice?
It's Lady Mei Mei.
It's Mayneth.
The
Ridiculous!
other girl has glasses,
It's
but not her.
perfectly safe. We are about to
They're
bear
just doing the
witness to
tango.
birth of a universe.
Can't
Once,
believe it.
only a god could perform such a miracle. But today, mankind moves one step closer to the divine.
No. Bad boy Klaus. Don't create interesting other universes that I won't elaborate too much more about. Because we're just kind of focusing on this game here.
It was simple curiosity. The curiosity
Trying to take
of
a bite of
single
me.
man that destroyed the universe and created a new one. A new universe.
Hope we're not going to fight
Your
Demise here.
world was born. And so, two gods came into existence.
Let me guess, there were Infinity Stones and all that.
and Mayneth were lonely. So they created life in their own image.
What's that? Not Adam and not Eve?
And that was how we were born.
Adam, that was the thing in Xenoblade
As
2.
the world advanced to each further stage, it was inherited
colony.
by generations of different life forms. But over time, awareness of Zanza
What about the
faded.
other colonies that aren't 9 and 6?
Zanza feared this.
Yeah.
In order to escape his own annihilation, he wished for a world
Couldn't
in a
go back to
perpetual
Agneritha,
cycle
but Alchemoth I
of
can.
destruction and recreation.
I think there's a little bit of exploration of
Bionis
it in
being
Future
filled with
Connected
life.
that I haven't played yet.
And the Telethia coming to wipe it out.
The Telelethia. Like the
It was all the will of Zanza.
Agunes.
It was. But the truth of the matter is that he longed
Little
for
shoulder-ish.
friendship.
Clonk. No clonking to happen.
His future.
Flash.
And our future.
Make that arm fall and become
It
fallen
might have been
arm.
possible for them to coexist.
Yeah, we're kind of having some philosophical stuff here.
However, that time has passed. The old god was defeated by the new god that
The
he
old gods
himself
and the new.
created.
New God.
Yes. That is why I appeared before you, Shulk.
Alvis, what are you?
It's
I am
something.
the administrative computer of a phase transition experiment facility.
On
But that
task.
will mean little to you. To you, I am a machine. That is my original form.
Sure.
Alvis?
This world is stagnant. It has expired. Therefore, I will
Just
ask
change the
you,
date.
its new god. What is your wish? Will you allow the world
that's a lot of power to entrust me
continue
with.
to stagnate?
I'm
Or
just a
will
boy
you
with
allow
a
it to
strong sword.
evolve to the next level? The choice is yours to make.
Can it mega evolve?
I don't know. All I wanted to do was stop Zanza having his way, that's all. I cannot be a god.
No.
Too right. You're great and all, but there's no way you're a god.
Keep me humble, Ryan. Why don't you?
Everyone.
Look,
Oh, my friends.
don't worry, Shulk. None of us
We're coming
want to be
together to
gods
give you good
anyway.
power.
And I don't really know what the future holds.
Yeah,
but we
'cause you just pretty
want
much
to
have the
live
power
our
of a
life as it
goddess.
comes.
Eating grub, sleeping, laughing, crying, sometimes arguing.
I agree.
Sounds
Especially the
alright.
eating
Yes.
grub part.
He's right. And being with the ones
Hey, don't
we
stab
love,
yourself there.
that's enough. Even so, we change little by little.
Yeah.
Every day
Melly.
is a little different from the last. We do not know what the future will hold.
And the future will be connected.
Fun not knowing.
See?
Ricky want to have fun.
See, Ricky has the best
Life's
insight
little
about
surprises are
everything.
What makes it great.
Ricky
We
getting
don't know
hungry.
what's going to happen. It's worrying sometimes, but it's also exciting. Don't you
Yeah.
think?
Yeah. Isn't that called progress?
Forgot
Aren't
he
we
was
all
gonna say that.
continuously evolving? I'm not sure we need a more dramatic change than that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Everybody's just yamming
Little
about.
by little. Each day as it comes. That's how we should live.
One step at a time.
That's our world.
Xenoblade world.
Forgive my presumptuousness, but I recreated their personalities from your consciousness.
Alvis, it sounds like you don't think I can make my own decisions. I'm supposed to be the god.
Personality shifting.
Apologies. However, I have good reason. This
It's almost
world
just a Halo
has little
sword
time
that
remaining
True
if
Monado
left
is.
in this state. Have you made your decision? The choice is yours, Creator.
Don't think too long and hard.
Tell me your decision.
But don't
for
be
the
hasty.
future of this world.
Even if you have haste gems and all
I
that.
won't decide. The future should be decided by each and every person in the world. And so, what I
No.
know, what we wish for is a world with no gods.
Everybody destroy the True Monado. No. Wish granted. So does that mean territorial Rotbart disappears? Because it's definitely a god. For early gamers. Mario Galaxy stuff going on here. Really? Birdie. Birdie Galaxy. So that's that. But there's still a little bit more before credit rolls, of course. Don't mind me while I eat Whoppers. At least I'm not eating multiple Burger King Whoppers. Not a big fan of them anyway. Maybe if they were plain. Because I'm a picky eater. Even at my newfound age. Some macaroni. Some nopana. Some humzika. I never freeze. That almost sounded like Ryan's voice actor. Hi, how are you? Whoa, look at that 1500-year-old child.
Are you trying to kill me? I'm really sorry, Colonel.
You were almost killed earlier
What do you mean,
in the game.
sorry? Squat jumps around the entire colony. 50 laps! Now! Please, Colonel.
Spare me!
Ah, yes.
It's a little Amu.
So, you can take the materials to District 4.
The restoration's coming along
District
nicely.
4.
Thanks to Melia and Vinea.
Maybe not Colony 4.
The High Entia and Machina have some amazing technology.
We are happy to help,
Yeah.
to live alongside one another in harmony. After all, I have no doubt this is what Lady Mayneth and Egil would have wanted.
Hear, hear.
No rebirth for him.
And may it last forever.
Or them. Because Mayneth is kind of ixnayed as well.
Fiora.
Fiora's first person nading it.
Oh, he
Xenoblade
just,
3,
I
first
don't know where
person
he's
style.
gone, but he was with Ryan in the
Even though you
others.
can kind of do that anyway.
Okay, thank you.
Fiora?
Yes?
He's doing his squat jumps.
It's nothing. Good luck.
Is she naked? That's why it's first person style and Otharon is just enjoying himself. Oddly. Hey look, Outlook Park. Did Shulk become Melia and enjoy
If you're looking
stuff?
for Shulk, he is not here.
Okay, he's not here. He's
Amazing.
not.
It's like you've got eyes in the back of your head. What
She
were you
does.
looking at? The sea.
It's almost like Princess Daisy's trophy in Melee.
I wasn't looking at anything in particular. If
Three at a
anything,
time.
Flora, I was thinking.
Or we gotta chisel them together.
Thinking about the future that awaits us all.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
You're so much more thoughtful than me.
Really?
Is this an
I
arrow
don't think
sea?
so. I was just answering your
Or is
question.
it just a simple
But I know what you
reconstructed
mean.
world in general?
You're right. We've been through a lot.
Yes. We have.
That's right.
I am grateful to all of you. It is because I met you that I experienced so much, and it is the reason I am here now.
Even though I think I
Yes.
got
We're
screwed out of
happy
being
you're
with
here
Shulk
too.
in some way.
Thanks, Melia. For everything. I'm glad I met you.
And I you.
I just wanted to pianoify for a moment. Off to the fishing minigame, the true final battle. No help from Juju.
Put your back into it, Ryan.
Because her back is already a little bit in pain. Ooh, miracle.
It's salty. What's up with the water being so salty?
Ryan, you're terrible at this. When was the last time you fished?
What about you, Juju?
Fisherman. Ricky won't eat big fish.
Give us some
Get it
break.
yourself.
You try next time.
Fuzzball or furrball.
Fishing is Ryan's job.
Laugh it up,
Ricky's
furball.
job is eating.
Yeah.
Hang on a sec. Isn't Oka gonna have a massive go at you if you don't go back to her with 14 fish to feed all your little pond?
Oh, Ricky forgot.
Better get to it.
Wifey pond very
Get her
angry
upon
if
snap
not
too.
Catch more fish.
It ain't me she's gonna be angry with.
No, Ryan, catch fish. Catch fish now. Oh, fish.
And Ryan can't swim, even though he can. Alley-oop into the water he goes. Hey look, it's the dude. Whatever his name is. Shoe boy.
Here you are.
Who are you?
The breeze feels so good.
A slow smile.
It does.
Oh. Oh. In a non-creepy way. Oh. Rehomsified. Unless it's just Mechon skin form.
What is
Double
it?
Shulk situation.
Oh, that hairstyle. It looks good on you. That's all. Yeah.
Really?
Screen burn-in
Oh, I
reduction.
was thinking about growing it out, but
I might get a haircut today. I could have this
which do
morning,
you
but
prefer?
Both.
I woke up at noon.
Oh, come on. What am I supposed to say to that?
We're losing points in the heart-to-heart.
Okay. It's great like that. Don't change it.
You already said your piece.
I'd forgotten what it feels like to do this.
Sit down.
I wonder what the future has in store for us.
Who knows? I'm sure it will be full of ups and downs.
Ups and
Is side to size. Almost like a
I don't
D-pad.
know what the future holds. But that means I can imagine the possibilities.
Look at Juju fishing for the first time. Oh, of course he nailed it.
You're right.
Would be Juju.
Do you remember what the Monado, Alvis,
You mean
said to us
Monado
the
without
last
the?
time we saw him?
Yes, of course.
I don't remember at all.
This new world is boundless.
The
It is
special,
home to not only you,
special,
but many
artifact.
forms
Is
of
that the word?
life.
Monolith looking thing?
I can see it.
Conduit, that's the word.
All life will
Because it's
move
kind of a big idea for
towards the future,
everything Xeno.
hand in hand.
I mean, Xeno as in the video games, of course. Not Xenomorph.
One day, I hope I can meet them all.
Yeah.
The people of this endless world.
Me too.
Register them on an affinity chart.
We will. I know it.
And do all their menial tasks for them.
And whatever happens,
Because we're just
we'll
such
face
good
our
people.
future together.
Yeah. Time for the slow but gets a little bit faster zoom out. On this beautiful, wide, wacky world, jump with me. Grab black liver beans with me. Oh yeah. And now it's time for the credits. Japanese voice cast. I don't know if I'd really recognize any names here. Mumka as in like Karna as Charla, and Mumka as Mumkar, Dixon, Zord. You can kind of tell the slightly different names though. Donga, even though I thought Zanzo was a little bit different too. Adam Howden, Karina Reeves. Slightly more familiar names, and Jenna Coleman kind of hinted that Xenoblade 3 could be a thing, even though I don't know. Not really sure what's going on. Leaf McMahon. And Wyatt. Fun names. And Yoko Shimamura being the almighty thing. Just like Bowser's Inside Story, Yoko did the remaking of the music here. I wonder if these credits are going to be longer, because they weren't really too long in the main game, compared to how big of a game it is. But it goes to show that sometimes even a smaller crew, comparatively, can make such a massive game. That's even more massive with Future Connected and stuff. Da-dee-da-dee-da. Gotta get more into the less heard ending music, because it can be a little spoilery for the story a little bit. I mean, just how it's all connected together. But hey, I finally heard the remake of Zanza. So I get one little thing off my the vulture around my neck, as Stephen George may say. I had my reaction to this. And let's kind of consider this game off my backlog, even though, yeah, of course I beat it's actually the 3DS game, the new 3DS version that I played all the way through. Just a little bit of regular Wii. I did like the Tepper Cave glitch that skips you to like a later point in the game. You jump like 50 levels ahead. Pretty entertaining. So you're pretty overpowered. Another nod to Yoko Shimamura and the Ace for the music stuff as well. Maybe a new vocalist as well. Ken Okabe, strings and violin, Manabe strings. Cello was really good in Fallen Arm. Tuba, all this stuff together for stuff like You Will Know Our Names. Bariton, Kinji Arai. Electric guitar, I'm sure one of those did stuff for Zanza. The Beyond the Sky is the name of the final song there. Sarah Alain for the vocality of it all. Sound effects. So, all the little sound effects was by those individuals were Jesus Diaz Garcia. He has the accented I in every part of his name. Danielle Braglia. Why does that sound familiar? Even though I guess it's kind of like Danielle Brigoli, the Catch Me Outside girl. Making jokes while the credits scroll through. I'm not going to make fun of any names, even though I kind of did for the Jesus ones. Like, it just has the I accent. Not really sure what that particular one is. Probably accent grave. The grave accent, I guess, applied to an I. Unless it's different. Zoom in on a Whopper that I took a light bite out of just to chisel the chocolate away. Mario Club. Oh my gosh, Mario's in Xenoblade. He can wield all the swords he wants. Because he's Mario. And fan service. $4:30. I haven't been streaming for a good hour and a half, almost. Well, I mean, almost an hour and a half on recording. Alright, so I don't even know if I really want to load up like a New Game Plus or anything to mess around with it. You already saw how the True Monado works, and that's gonna carry over. Apologies for talking with food in the gullet. Well, the mouth. The gullet is like more the Monolith Soft. You have a good hand for video games because you worked on Breath of the Wild, Splatoon 2. I think even Pokemon Legends Arceus as well. And with that, back to the title screen we go. Once the copyright year range goes through. La-di-da. Okay, here we go. Clear data, new game plus. Levels carry over, arts do, party affinity. But money does, key items do not, because you don't really want to be able to like skip through a lot of junk. You're already overpowered, so you can get through all the combat. Quests do not carry affinity, and achievement trials do not, but achievement records do. I don't know if you have to like particularly restart anyone's like long-term like burst affinity or kill certain enemies, but I think some of it might actually. And of course the true Monado with the power of Albus. You will not receive the Monado again in subsequent playthroughs. You just have the true Monado the whole time, even at the very beginning where you have the scrap sword. I think I'm just gonna overwrite that right there in case I want to like mess around with the regular stuff. Even though I pretty much do have 100%. All unique monsters, all quests. One quest I didn't do though, there's like a quest in Alchemoth that has like a quest that's like semi-associated. Like kill some enemies that goes along with it in the grand scheme of things, and I skipped over that. Kind of unknowingly, but not really going to kick myself too much about it. It almost sounded like a Kingdom Hearts stuff there. Dun 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 dun. Haven't even played a story yet in Smash or Kazuya. Not too much of any DLC characters. Just playing the music before it even gets over to it while the thing is loading. Oh yeah, it's got the different title screen now. Might be a thing different for, you know, Definitive Edition. Very special. Get a picture on that. Maybe wait for it to go in it. Not that it matters, I'm streaming here anyway. I could just segment it away. Don't know if there's going to be way too much change. I mean, there's a lot of dynamic stuff that could happen, surely. There's New Game Plus we can do. Load game. Here's what I'll do. I mean, for one, the cutscenes look a little bit different, but I might skip around a little bit because it's like the longest cutscene in the game is almost a half hour starting one. Or we're just here. Wait, what? Is this right? That it? Choose the wrong right thing? Oh, it's just that because we cleared right here. You can choose New Game Plus. So I don't really need to load into it. I can just continue where I am right here. Good thing I did save right here, because that's how it goes right there, and Corridor of Silence, and Dunman's gonna be like, are you sure you want to continue? And a challenge. Don't really need to go into there. But, I think that's pretty much all I really want to show. I reacted to the final boss and stuff. I'll just play Future Connected on my own time. And maybe eventually I'll do an LP of this thing. I'd probably rather do an LP than a stream run, because there'd be like a lot of dead air, especially with me going for 100% and stuff. It's a total marsh. So at least this is here for posterity of me having done it. Definitely want to go to the Crown Tree, or well, Satoral Marsh in general, particularly at nighttime. If I can get the chance to change it down. Yeah, I don't want it to be noon. Let's make it nighttime. Even though the music is a little bit better than the regular one, at least for daytime, with the whole... But yeah, this is probably my favorite visual place in video games. Nighttime Satoral Marsh. The Shimmering Marsh at that. Let's go for a fitting party. Ryan and Ricky, the boys. Just to enjoy the lovely world. Get ready for some Iste Natura. Not going to worry about changing my levels. Well, I mean, there are enemies in their 70s range while I have everybody set that way, but I'm just going to explore maybe a little bit for a loop of the music. And I'm ending the stream before 5 o'clock anyway, because I gotta do my birthday requests on Sheet Music Boss as well. Day 60 of me requesting, what is it? Lobby and Grand Basement from Luigi's Mansion 3. I had to think of the titles, not like I didn't know what the song is. I hear it more often on Tetris 99 as often as I play it. Well, not too much lately. Compared to Luigi's Mansion 3, which I've only played all the way through the one time. It could very well be a stream thing. Not really for Halloween for this year. I think my next full game run I'd do, aside from like Amnesia Custom Stories and stuff, would be Metroid Dread, which I kind of wanted to start it a number of times throughout the past couple of weeks, but I'm sure will happen eventually. Could be tonight. I wouldn't really bet on tonight. Like, I'm already doing this stream right now, and I'm always like, I could stream later on, but then I never really do. And I could do the thing where you change your options to have the classic music. It would just be the regular Satoru March music. The instead of the younger sounding music that people kind of equivocate to Nier Automata, or Automata, however you say it. It might be Iste Natura, but it sounds like we're saying Iste La Tuna. Merry Coronation. I'm sure I've had to grab a few of those for quests and stuff, and at least for the Collectopedia, which I did complete as well. So he's still a great person, even though it's probably like Iste Mare, this sea, eso, eaten. Everything's being eaten and kind of makes sense for the whole story of Sansa and Bionis anyway. Tous les sons. That's just what it sounds like to me. More French than Latin, if it even is that. It could be like Proto-Latin as well. Alright, let's change over to original style. Apply them. It's probably going to restart the song. Yeah. Sounds a bit more like older women voice. They're both good arrangements though. But with all this in play, might be calling an end to the stream here. I am done, man. Attack me if you dare. Ah! Ryan, I know. Ricky, want to play? Let's get it done. And all that. Lacus Swamp. You could rearrange it to be a Lucas Swamp. The swamp for my cousin. Like, yay, a whole swamp for me. But it's in a beautiful video game location. Of course, I've beaten Xenoblade 2. Haven't quite 100%ed it yet, but a couple weeks ago, or at least, I don't know, around that range ago, did a little bit more stuff. Haven't done a New Game Plus thing at all. I'm trying to do as much as I can in a first run before doing any New Game Plus stuff. And there's Tournament of the Golden Country on that. But I think I'll do Future Connected here first. None of it on stream, really. Like, any Xenoblade stuff would probably be in more LP format. I mean, there could be, like, grinding as a stream, possibly. Just a way to spit out some ideas, you know? And then... Oh yeah, Xenoblade X. I'm kind of waiting for a Switch port on that. I played, like, pretty much only the tutorial battle on Wii U. Like, yeah. And then... We're just getting more and more through time to where a Switch port could be more likely, even though Xenoblade 3 is kind of rumored and like a whole different fantasy game by Monolith Soft. You never know how it could go. I feel like being a meanie head to these Igna right here, because they've probably once been an annoyance for me. I'll cut you all to strength or whatever. Cut you all with strength. Didn't call the Wind Nebula to me. Not even gonna get their stuff. But anyway, I'm gonna go see my friend the Detox Frog down here. Not take too much fall damage. It's hard to tell if like you'd be swimming or just in a little knee-deep water where you'd get fall damage. Okay, anyway, enough messing around with everything. This was a fun stream to do here on my birthday, and it's like the main thing I wanted to do was hear the rearranged music for Sansa. Kind of expected the visuals to be as they were anyway, so yeah. That slightly better anime style, not too bad at all. Not bad at all, as Dunban would say. I know. Yes, I've said many times as Ryan. Okay, enough of the end of stream saying random stuff. There will be more streams, there will be more LPs, despite what I may have you believe with me just almost exclusively doing streams and stuff lately. Yeah, that's about it. Now we're gonna hold you off for too long. I'll see you for more things later on. Until those later on things, do not toast yourself, and remember to catch me later on like a Pokemon, or catch me like a runaway Napon or something, like Ricky, the 40-year-old. And with that, bye-bye. Aye aye, nose mouth.